North Yorkshire, BBC Radio York. It's 7:30 on Wednesday evening. My name is Harry Whittaker, but I'm merely the facilitator for this hour of the programme. This is the home of creative people in North Yorkshire. Hey, producer Nathan, that's pretty good, isn't it? Upload, the home of creative people in North Yorkshire. So if you were inspired by Andrea Watson's upload a few moments ago and you want to feature on the BBC, all you have to do is go to bbc.co.uk/upload and send us your stuff. Good evening, Andrea.
Hello.
Lovely to chat to you again. Because I was saying, we had you on around Halloween time, didn't we, with one of your ghost stories?
That's right. I like to be seasonal.
Yes, exactly. Well, what's the next one? Will we have something through for New Year's?
Well, I'll have to try and get something for New Year's, and then I'll have to have a rabbit for Easter.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. I think what we're learning about you, Andrea, is you're so talented because you're clearly a phenomenal writer, you're a fantastic actor, you're a comedian as well. There are many strings to your bow.
Thank you. I just don't like sitting home alone and doing nothing. I just have to.
Now, this film was just so lovely. Honestly, all 6 minutes of it, I just thought, so charming, so Christmassy, so lovely. Was it sort of inspired by, those heartwarming Christmas adverts that seem to have popped up on our television over the last 10 years or so?
It certainly has, and the Bernardos as well, which always makes me feel really tearful, and exactly that. Looking at the heart, what makes your heart melt, really?
Yes, indeed.
And that's what we came up with. And I was lucky to get Alice on there as well.
Well, I was going to say too, phenomenal performances, obviously from yourself, but also young Alice, who puts in a phenomenal performance, doesn't she?
Oh yes, grab them before they're famous.
Yes, exactly.
I think she's going to be like the next Maisie Williams. She is so phenomenal. I think she's great. I run actors' workshops in York, and she came along to one, and I was knocked sideways by her talent. So I got in touch with her and said, "Would you like to do a scene with me?" So she said yes.
Isn't it disappointing in a way, Andrea, when you see a young person with more talent in their little finger than you've ever had? I felt that many times in my life, like seeing a little actor that I just think you're going to be a millionaire, and here I am. It's so frustrating.
Please remember me.
Yes, exactly. Remember, I gave you your first big break, Alice.
Right.
But I want to ask where people can see the film, because obviously we can only play the audio, but where is it available now?
It's on my website, which is andrealouisewatson.co.uk.
Nice and easy at andrealouisewatson.co.uk. Have you got any tips for writing, just in terms of, having that motivation to sit down and actually put pen to paper? Because I know a lot of people will have listened to that and I imagine, I've got a lovely idea for something, but I've no idea how to sort of practically attack it.
I think we are our own worst enemies, and our inner critic gets in the way, and that's where writer's block comes in. So grab a picture that you like, that's inspired you in a magazine or anything. Look at the picture for a couple of minutes and then write non-stop for 5-10 minutes. Do not stop. Just keep writing, because you'll find that it'll get the creative juices going. And
Oh, are you there, Andrea? Oh, no, Producer Nathan, I feel like we might have lost Andrea. Just when we were getting going. Oh, wait, are you back, Andrea?
Yeah.
You're back, hooray!
I'm back, that's what happened.
Whereabouts in North Yorkshire? Whereabouts in North Yorkshire are you?
I am East Cottingwith, so just outside of York.
Right, okay. So, your signal's all right there.
Yeah, well, it goes every now and again.
Clearly. Right, so you were telling us about being inspired by a picture and then putting pen to paper for 10 minutes or so.
Yes, and do not stop writing in that 10 minutes. Do not try to edit it or anything. Just keep going, and then read it back afterwards, and then edit it, because that's where you'll. The worst thing is having a blank piece of paper to get started on. Yeah. So just write, and don't worry. Don't let the inner critic put the inner critic in a little box for a while, and see what happens.
Do you have a sort of first love? Is it the writing that comes first for you? Is it the performance that comes first for you? Or is it all interconnected?
It's all interconnected. When I was a little girl, I used to make my own. I used to have my own little radio show, Harry.
Did you?
My own, yeah. I used to do the news. I used to have little dramas on, a soap. I used to write ghost stories, and I'd spend all day writing it, and then on an evening I'd record it into a tape recorder. and I've still got them on tape somewhere. And I was about 7 or 8.
Sorry, this is happening. You're going to have to upload them, and we're going to have to play them. I mean, I'm pretty sure, Andrea, I'm pretty sure we've got some gaps on the Christmas schedule here at BBC Radio York. We're looking for people to fill them.
I think I've got impersonations of the Coronation Street cast from when I was in the 80s.
Nice. I had a question for you here. You produced a heartwarming Christmas film. You mentioned a couple of Christmas films in the film. What's your favourite and why?
It's all... Well, I've got 2, actually.
Oh, go on.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Because it just makes you realise that you're not an island and how important you are to other people.
It's the ultimate, isn't it?
It's so heartwarming. It's the absolute ultimate. If you're feeling low, you need to watch that.
Oh, and also, young people shouldn't be afraid of watching It's a Wonderful Life because
no,
it's,
shouldn't.
It's black and white and it's long, but, they'll be so engaged and enwrapped in the story. I think it's a shame that people are put off by the fact that it's an old film.
And it's so funny. The angel in it is hilarious.
Clarence.
And I want to know why Mary is short-sighted if she doesn't marry George.
Yes, exactly. Mary.
Really, yeah.
And you had a second one, didn't you?
It's got to be The Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yes! We share the exact same favourite Christmas film. The Muppet Christmas Carol is just phenomenal, isn't it?
It's the best version of the Christmas Carol ever.
It's just a great Christmas carol. It really is really good. And the music is so spot on. It's
so catchy. It's just, you can't have a Christmas without watching The Muppets Christmas Carol. I'm sorry.
Absolutely not. Well, this is how we'll end our chat. You can't have a Christmas without watching It's a Wonderful Life, The Muppet Christmas Carol, or Andrea Watson's short film, Forever Home, which you can find at Andrea Louise Watson, is it .com?
.co.uk.
AndreaLouiseWatson.co.uk. As always, a pleasure to chat to you, Andrea. Thank you for coming on. And everyone go and watch Andrea's film because it's fab. Have a very Merry Christmas, Andrea.
And you too. Merry Christmas too. Thank you.